潮汐将我的伤痕刻蚀成龙鳞，突袭中酝酿着风云，血脉更续，在我皮肉下交织成命运，扎根于烈火烧灼的龙心，磨砺金石做我的骨骼，放任飓风从口中挣脱，用传说重塑我，用疼痛重铸我。
撕裂心海之方，万军雷霆的巨响，浩瀚星魂激荡，惊涛骇浪胸口，鲜血滚烫，淬炼出爪牙锋芒。我必身披星光，在囹圄中愿见伤。万军雷霆的巨响，摇撼星魂激荡，惊涛骇浪胸口，鲜血滚烫，淬炼出爪牙锋芒。我必身披星光，在囹圄中愿至上。
过往潮汐将我的伤痕刻蚀成龙鳞，突袭中酝酿着风云，血脉更续，在我皮肉下交织成命运，扎根于烈火烧灼的龙心，磨砺金石做我的骨骼，放任飓风从口中挣脱，用传说重塑我，用疼痛重铸我。
撕裂心海之方，万军雷霆的巨响，浩瀚星魂激荡，惊涛骇浪胸口，鲜血滚烫，淬炼出爪牙锋芒。我必身披星光，在囹圄中愿见伤。撕裂心海之方，万军雷 停的去向，要喊心魂激荡，惊涛骇浪胸口，鲜血滚烫。
Oh my god, I was not prepared for stream. So ignore the lag. The game's opening. I forgot to open the game. I was not prepared. There we go. I spent basically the last a little bit before stream, like the last half an hour to an hour before stream, was rigging and then getting the showcase the model, Sam. I had like 3 minutes to get my stream. Because I'm so, like, I was gonna delay my stream if it meant getting that done. Okay. Hi everyone, hello. We're playing Genshin, we're just chilling. It's just gonna be a very chill thing because, well, PP Monday tomorrow, you know? Just SMPPE, that's just, it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be just a little bit chaotic, you know, as most things are with groups of people. And I wanted a stream where I could talk to you easily, before, you know? I wanted the calm. Calm before the storm, you know? It's also... it's also, yeah, no, it's been a while since I've streamed. I've not streamed as much as I've wanted to. I kept meaning to stream, but then I had a project I kept meaning to do, and then I procrastinated it on doing to do the model of Sam, because I didn't want to do the writing. I finished it, which is why we're streaming. Actually, no, I mean, I would have been streaming anyway, because I should have been done by now anyway, so... I was going to stream yesterday, but, you know, it's how it is. On other news, my new model, the 2.0 model is actually done. I did finish rigging it. But it's not going to be revealed until much, much later, because I did it much quicker than I thought I was going to. Like, my anniversary stream is not till the 21st of the next month. And it's really, I'm really like, I don't want to do it for that anymore because I want to do it now, but I'm not prepared either way, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine because I say it's fine. Angel is completely knocked out, dead asleep on my lap right now. By the way, she's being very cute. But it's also very funny because I have like plushies with me. She's kind of like buried underneath them right now as well. Because I've kind of just placed them on top of her. Because I had them there first. They were there first. She wanted on my lap as well. So she gets to deal with that consequence. Normally the game would be open by this point. But I kind of forgot that the game needed to be opened. So it's just going to take a minute for us to actually get into the game. I don't know what we're going to do, per se, because we could do, like, Archon quests. Because we still have to catch up on that storyline, technically. But we could also do, like, story quests. I could just wander around with the Aranara, and do that little storyline, I guess. While just chatting. That's not what I meant to click. I clicked on everything but what I was meant to click on. There we go. But yeah, this is... I've literally all I've been doing for the last few days was rigging and doing that project. That's basically what I've been doing. But, Oh my god, my sister the other day. She gets angry and like upset at like the stupidest of things. Like she can create like an argument out the stupidest of things, right? It's not like a bad argument, but I was laying in bed, right? So I was kind of only half awake. Oh my god, hi Milk. Sorry, friend chat. I've never. Wrong chat. Huh. I don't think I've... That's fun. That's so funny. Sorry, I just loaded in. I'm trying to get rid of some notifications. So the update, like the pre-update thing was like happening right now. Well, not right now, but I could do it. I also had to briefly do an update before we could start. Is there a way to close the friend chat down? So it's just not sitting in the bottom corner this whole time? Oh, do I just delete it? Is that all I do? Because I need a... I want to take it off so it's not there. There we go. So it's just not sitting in the bottom corner the entire time we play. Okay. Here we go. You know, I have so many ideas for like the new scenes and stuff. You good, puppy? Do not puke on my leg, I swear to God. You good? Good. I don't know what that was about. Angel. Please. You can't do this to me now. Why did it just swap to the Oculus? Hello? Hello? I don't know why it just like disconnected my headset and went to the Oculus. Speaking of the Oculus, they are. Inazuma has some of the has some nice locations and like scenery. I like it. Yeah. The horror game, one of the horror games I considered doing for like the follow goal, which I realize kind of blends in with all the stuff at the top right now, but I don't care enough to fix that. Is I considered, I may do it, I may not. I may actually play through Help Wanted in VR, because I never finished Help Wanted. I never did. And Help Wanted is the only game that's, only horror game that's made me genuinely scream. I normally like jump or like do little gasps when I like get scared in horror games, or like a, whoa. No, I screamed. Like, VR is a different story. Right. The reason I haven't done this commission quest is because it requires me to do a different like world quest because the location's being used, and I just haven't had the urge. The heater's in this one? I mean, I guess it's a dream one. I guess it makes sense Nahida would be there. I guess. Unless that's both. I don't know, because that's Yoimiya's, right? Yeah. Hmm. At some point, I'll have to actually play these. Illusions of the Mob? I have no idea what that is. Right. So we could probably do... Right. I know this is the next moving on of the main Archon quest. This is the interlude, which I know is around, like, Scaramouche and Wanderer, you know, that whole, like, arc is this. But I also know Archon quests are massively long. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to regret saying this, because every time I say it's not going to be a long stream, I'm here 4 hours later. Like 4 hours, 7 hours, just exceedingly long time. It's consistent. I'm going to say it's not going to be a long stream, partly because I'm well aware the stream tomorrow could probably go for so long. It really depends on if I go live whenever. I'm probably going to go live when anyone else goes live for that, but I don't know. Difference with this and playing Star the Star Rail, I have like nothing left to do. This game, I have too much to do, and it's kind of a problem. How do people? Okay. PB Monday was it was just that they were doing Pummel Party like in Sam's like friend server. We were doing like they were doing Pummel Party and other stuff like that. They would do Pummel Party every Monday because they just decided a day is to do Pummel Party. I don't have Pummel Party, so I don't do the Pummel Party whenever they do it. But it's just become basically like a weekly game session. I don't really. It's funny because I would just occasionally. It's just I basically I would look into the chat and be like, chaos has happened since I last have been here. Absolute chaos. It's absolute chaos. Okay. Yeah, now what do we do? Because here's the thing, I've been working through this. Right? Like the Dream Nursery, Children of the Forest, the Aranaras, right? That's what I've been doing off stream. I've been going through that questline because it's a world quest. There's no voice acting. And it's, from what I've heard and what I've seen, and I heard people talking about like this particular like quest line, is there are so many of these guys. Like, just there's Aranara, like now every like across this whole area, they're just scattered, and there's like 70 of them or something. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I gotta find them all to unlock that section of the map. And I don't want to do that. There's a main quest line because it's I got given this. It's a very, very open world kind of thing where I gotta kind of just use this to figure out what I'm meant to be doing next. Right, yeah. I think I gotta find one in each of these areas. There's a specific one I think I've gotta find to complete the Dream Nursery and organize the festival. The fact is, aren't we doing... I'm pretty sure we're doing all of this to heal someone. And I'm... Right. The Aranara quest line, right. Children are leaving the village. There's a village. I want to make a weekly game that yeah. There in the Avidia Forest, there's a village, not the Gunaharaville. There's, I think it's this one. And children are leaving, and they're coming back completely fine, but with no memories of them leaving at all. They don't know what happened, basically. So we were going with this NPC, basically. I can't remember her name, I'm gonna be real with you. Going to go help, to go try find out what was going on. And then we ended up talking to the Aranara. And now we're going on this long quest to set up a festival to heal her because she got hurt by the, I believe the withering, probably. And it's just so much just for this one thing. And it's ridiculous, but I do have a, I do have this now, so. Either way, when you're doing it at the correct location, it would tell you what to play. But I don't remember any of them off the top of my head because, you know. All these different rhythms. But yeah, I can change the weather in a particular area. Now, I'm that good. Why did it just turn the camera like that? Right. Now it's the decision. Do we do this? The Aranaras? Or do we do the main storyline? I feel like we should do the main storyline. This is Nahida story quest. I accidentally started it. Because it's one of those quests where you just have to walk into the vicinity and it'll start. Yeah, I was doing commission quests and I walked into the area, so... Because I didn't realize it was one that you just had to walk into. Whoa. I mean, if we do this one... If we finish this... Hi, Angel. Is that comfortable? Feels like that, like, holds your neck up at, like, a weird... Okay. I mean, if you're comfortable. She just turned herself around so that she was laying against the plushie on my lap. Very cute. Very cute. I need to probably invest in another camera because I feel like I need to do dog cam. I need to whenever she's on my lap like this. We could do this and then we could do Kaya's story. Ow! Sorry, she's very cute. She's turned to lean into me now. This is very cute. Yeah. We could do this one. Because by doing that one, that's the main storyline. The main storyline, not the interlude part of the Archon quest. And this is the last main, like, these are the last two Archon quests before Fontaine, if I'm not mistaken. And Fontaine is coming out soon. Very soon. So I'm definitely going to have to go. Part of the reason why I'm not doing the interlude quest right now is because I would have to pick a name for Wanderer, and I don't want to. I just don't want to. people are allowed to move around in the house without it being because of you, pups. Mm-hmm. She's sitting up now, staring towards the door. Look, if you want to settle back down, there we go. There we go. So many now. Oh yeah, right. This is this area. Port Osmos is also part of the the R&R quest line, but we're not going to do that part. We are going to go talk to someone. Luckily, I believe this is the start of the quest, so... Oh, it's also a good thing that we're doing this when I want to do it, otherwise I would have accidentally started a quest.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Tevat, right?
I mean, how many are there? I mean, I guess I do look like, you know... unique enough to have that.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
Yeah, what address?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
I mean, that's accurate.
So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him.
Gee, oh my
Really,
god.
You got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Well, let me see this letter. Pretty curious who could have sent it.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Another outlet. Who?
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
Kaya! It's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that you two are traveling in Sumeru, and happen to be in Port Osmos on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by... Jafar? Because that's the only way I can think of how to say that. Jafar? Tavern? Stopping by the tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side, this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then, and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. You know, of course, Kaya. So yeah, just next to a small white talking fairy.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
Yeah, can't say I'm hugely surprised. This is definitely Kaya's style.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching
I am gonna be fair.
us.
No, I'm not.
Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Well, I would want to meet up with him anyway. It'd be nice to catch up with him. I love Kaya, so you know, no issue with catching up with him.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Yep. Let's go see Kaya. Oh, don't we love Kaya? Don't we love him? Wine scented. It's wine scented. It has a faint smell of alcohol. Sorry, it's kind of funny. Where is that? There it is. One can speculate as to the circumstances under which it was written. The sender seemed to have little hope that it could be delivered. Yeah, I wonder why. The delivery address is interesting, though. To be fair, what could you have put the delivery address as, other than sending it to someone, other than us, and then hoping that we stop by them at some point? You know, or that they see us before. It's not a really easy way to get this letter to us, you know? We are always constantly on the move, and we don't exactly have a...
He's at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
I do see his little blue head. We don't have like a permanent home other than the teapot, and that kind of goes wherever we want it to be. You know? Not ever. That's also not in a permanent location. It's just kind of...
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh my god.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya, you're really here. Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Did he drink all the types
Hey,
of
Paimon,
alcohol in one sitting?
Traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
We've missed you too.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Uh-huh. Very believable.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
Why are you here for the alcohol
Sumeru
industry?
spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as
Do
the
not
rumors
believe
say.
you.
And how did that go?
I still somewhat don't believe you.
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some
why?
potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Wow.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain.
I'm guessing you've been to Sumeru before.
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came to Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
So nothing to say about I really want to play, but I couldn't listen to Paimon all the time.
And
No. I mean, I just kind of got used to her.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Don't worry about it.
Well, all right, since you're so interested.
Okay.
Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Conria.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to
He
Sumeru.
basically ran away
It wasn't
for a little
long before
bit.
the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Speaking of Conria, how much do you know about it?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru
I wonder if you know
because I
like
happened
it's
to read that in
really
a book
funny.
when I was young. My life had less and less to do with
Wait, was
Conria
that
as I
Dan?
grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive. As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut
Thing with
off
its
from
arms
certain
crossed.
things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Oh, yeah, it is Dane. Hi. Sorry. Look, I love how like subtle like the expressions are on Aether. Like he's just like. Just the wide eyes, like,
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Oh.
Dainsleif?
Hi, buddy.
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm
I
not
mean,
mistaken.
if you just heard
So you
Paimon yell it.
remember me.
I mean,
Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
oh,
Huh?
the Abyss Order? That's not where I expected that to go. The Abyss Order?
What?
I mean, he doesn't know anything, really,
I
seemingly.
take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way.
I mean,
Are you?
he just said he doesn't really know.
Hey,
Wait.
hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere.
Oh
So
my
what
god.
if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I trust you, Kaya.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
So you said that an Alberich founded the Abyss Order?
Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
So, what do you plan? I should be the queen. I mean, yeah, I guess if it was like a succession thing, no one could be higher than the original, I guess. So what do you plan to do here in Sumeru?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Not really.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mon.
Oh, you know, that's probably why I don't remember it. Paimon, you know, at least you remember shit, and because I would never. Mondstadt, that's for so long ago. That was so long ago that we were there. Loom of Fate. I mean, it did kind of ring a bell, but not enough for me to remember what it was. Oh my god. Hold on. Angel. You know what? Puppy, you being on my lap is a detriment to me doing anything else, seemingly. I was trying to lean over because I wanted to try and grab, like, my meds for my head because I'm starting to get, like, pain behind one of my eyes, which is kind of like like, a little bit of a sign that I might start getting a migraine, but I can't reach it. Woo. So this literally might be we do this and then we end. It depends on how long this takes. Depends on if the head gets any better or worse. You got a new lead?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion.
Right,
But
erosion.
while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
All the way back then? That was already a thing several centuries ago?
Apparently so.
Jesus.
I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidia
Oh,
Forest.
in Avidia's Forest.
Well,
I know what that is.
are you waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
I mean...
No. Now is not the time.
We're waiting for the I think I know what this is.
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
You know, it's fair enough. If you got your drink, you're gonna want to finish it.
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here?
Why are you speaking to yourself?
Everyone should check out Zubair Theater.
Why do so many of these people just chat to themselves? I may speak to myself via streaming and when I play games, but I'm not out in public talking to myself loudly enough where everyone can hear me. You know, so actually I've been working with my Wanderer build off stream basically. I think that literally the last time I streamed was when Genshin was when I got Wanderer, right? Was when I actually wished and got him, right? Like this is him, right? He has got a 200% crit damage and over half the percent of the time he should crit. Rude. How dare you? I'm talking. He's got a pretty much maxed out weapon. The only thing I could do is refinement rank. His artifacts are pretty decent. I could make them better, but you know. Crit damage. This one is the Plume of Death. This one is the one I really need to fix. HP, crit damage. The Goblet's got a high attack percentage, but if I could get like ammo damage, that's also really good for this. Also better crit rate would be good. Or crit damage. Crit damage is ridiculous for this. This is where most of it comes from, is that. But yeah. And I've almost got to the point where I can crown a talent. The first time I've ever crowned a talent. My biggest problem is these things. Because I need 11 overall to completely crown all the talents. I need 11 of them. We're rich. I am rich in this game. I'm doing pretty good. It probably helps the fact that I didn't spend anything for most of the first bit of the game because I didn't know what I was doing. I'm gonna have to grind out a few more of these, but I had to wait for a few of them to respawn because I was doing it at like 7 o'clock at night and I didn't want to keep going. Yeah, no. The problem is with these things, right? I need 11 of them overall for all of the talents. The thing is I can only do the fight once a week. And it doesn't even guarantee the right drop. Because it can give me 3 different things. But if I get the dream solvent, I can turn it into this, but that's also like only like a 30% chance of dropping, and it's... I guess it took you like... No, that was for... Hold on, I believe it's... No, not that. It's for someone in the Geo category, I believe. Oh yeah, it was here. It was for him. It was for him, yes. But no. These things is fighting him. It's the weekly bosses. So this thing. What I was trying to fight was... What was I trying to fight? Because it was either this thing. I believe it was this. I was trying to get the perpetual calibers. It was this, I believe, I was fighting. I believe. Yeah. I don't think it would take me 20 minutes to do now. I don't think it would. I can do a fair bit of damage now. Where am I going? Am I going?
Behold!
Alright, okay. That was like a little area when Nara was. Did I get like the attack sound due to a like one of those things that like go to run at you and then they die if I hit them once? This is where you... This is it?
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all.
That is
Let's
true.
search the area and see what we can find.
Okay. I don't know what I'm looking for, but yeah, I can search the area.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too.
So...
That's responsible.
That's
Nothing
responsible.
else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building.
It would
Come
probably
on.
be a forest ranger then, probably.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
I mean, we just said...
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
Yeah, we just said this place has looked abandoned for ages.
You lead the way then, Dane.
Anyone but you first, right, Paimon? Everyone but you. To be fair, no one has been here any other times we've been past this location.
Huh. So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
You done speaking?
Investigate
Oh my God.
carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either.
It's very
What
oval.
sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable.
The bed looks... It's so oval. Kind of funny.
There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? If I we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
I adore Aether's facial expressions. It's so great. What in the world is going through your head?
Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
It's just broken.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big
Where he just looks away
secrets,
like,
especially after Dane talked this place up.
The way he just looked away like,
Look, it's a bowl.
not me. What are you talking about?
Whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
I mean, that kind of looks like a...
Smell it.
No,
There's a
yeah, I was going to say
heavy scent of medicinal
medicine. Like
herbs
it's
in
a
here.
grinder. What's it called?
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl?
What's it called? Something
You're right.
pedal. What's it called?
You've got a good nose on you, Dane.
What's it called? Mortar and pedal. Pedestal? That's what that looked like, which is kind of something you use to grind herbs. Dane just took it out of my mouth before I was able to be smart.
Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here.
Come on.
You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
What,
It's
Paimon?
not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Just some minor adversaries. Oh, it's slimes. Okay, well,
monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. Definitely good too for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
yeah, I'm already on it, Paimon.
Dodge this. The wind rises. Bow your head.
Geo is such a pain. I need to get like I need to have like a claymore user just for this, cause oh my god,
Squall and fury.
breaking through. Come on, there we go. Casual.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley
It couldn't-
line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
Okay, I guess.
You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it.
This
Not to
banal
mention
is
that if even
unwarranted.
forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
If even forest rangers?
Fair enough.
What are you saying?
Let's camp out here then. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
You're not running. You're floating. It's whatever. Light the bonfire. Where is the bonfire? There it is.
I got you, boss.
So I can just do this.
Let's get it on!
Just hearing.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
You know, at least I'm good at cooking. You know, well, at least Eighth is good at cooking. I'm okay. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. You're easy to please.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Aww. You make my day every day, Paimon. She's almost like a little sister. That's the way that I see Paimon. I see her as like a little sister.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing, Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister?
Oh, that far off look.
The stars?
We'd gaze at the stars just like this, and we'd point at the planets we wanted to visit.
Wow.
Oh. We travelled through the universe, always by each other's side. We saw all manner of hope and despair. This is the first time we've ever been separated. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Tavat!
So just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too to that. We got this.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, because if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Oh, thank you, Paimon.
All right, all right.
Aw,
It's
she's
getting
very
dark, so
sweet.
why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Well, that's a first. Paimon, not going to bed before me?
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Oh, alright. Good night then, Paimon.
Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
She is very sweet. Just memories of your sibling fill your mind as you fall soundly asleep. Aw. God, when are we gonna actually meet our sibling again? Like, properly meet them. I wonder. So when will we get answers? Never. Never.
Time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Oh, hello, Boots. Oh, my vision is funky. Dane? Why is my vision funky?
Deep sleeper. You do know that we need to...
What?
Tear stains.
Oh, we were
You
crying.
dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you?
Oh.
All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
It's because our vision's blurry because we were crying. Oh, good morning. How did I sleep till morning? Why didn't Paimon wake me up to switch shifts? Hang on a moment. Where is Paimon? I vaguely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him? Seeing how I hadn't woken up yet? Whatever the case, looks like it's just me here for now. Guess it's time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. This is gonna be strange. We have no Paimon. Free my limbs. My limbs. They're free. Oh my god. I can grab meds. Oh my god. I can actually reach it because she's gotten off my lap. Hold on, don't mind me. We need to do this so that we can make sure we can get through this quest. Ah, there we go. I don't like that. Wait, did that noise come from inside the house? Paimon, is that you? No reply. I should go inside and check. I don't like that. Starcross Night. Well, hold on. Cancel. I can't swap my party. God damn it. Okay, I'm stuck with Daya then, I guess. I mean, this would be like with no Paimon. Does Paimon show up? I can't even get Paimon in the menu because Paimon's just not here right now.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Yes, you startled me!
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
Why are you yelling at me? Whoa, whoa, just calm down. I'm only here to look for my traveling companion.
Your travel companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
You have the Diamond Star Eyes. What's up with that? And your outfit's odd. Hold on, give me one moment. I'll be right back. Because now my legs are free, I'm gonna get up for a second. I'll be right back. That's concerning. This one concerning. I also don't like the way. Sorry, I'm gonna continue on that sort of thing. I don't like the way that you went and giggled at that.
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
Uh-huh. I thought so. Still don't know if I can trust this person's word just yet. So, you mean to say that you were nearby last night?
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first.
That just sounds like a wizard.
What I do
He sounds
none of your concern.
a little out of it. He seems a little little off his rocker. I don't know. The giggles constantly make him seem like he's lying to us in some way, or just a little bit.
Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
I think you left. I can't see you anymore, dude. You're like a whimsical wizard. There's something strange about this person. I need to find out what he's hiding. Just like me. Yeah, me and you, Aether. There is something off.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't think I'll have much luck trying to find my companion in the woods. I think I'm better off waiting for them to come back.
If you must, suit yourself.
Stop giggling! It's so concerning.
I've been observing you.
I don't like that either.
And you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia.
Because we're not.
Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
I'm no villain, nor will I pretend to be a saint.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
May I join you? I was out here all night. I'm cold.
You...
I love Aether. Just think he's like, here's all of the audacity.
Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me?
Relax. Got it.
Come on then.
I've seen a lot. It's gonna take a bit to shock me. It's gonna take a bit. Also, we were in here just a moment ago. Oh. Why do you keep a hilichurl at home?
Mind your own business.
Mind your own business.
Aggressive.
Right. Okay, well, that wasn't necessarily my concern.
How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
Well, yeah, he is a pure-blooded Conria. He's got the. You're for Conria, aren't you?
Huh? You know Conria? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Conria?
I've met others from Conria. Your eyes. And your clothes.
You worship a god, traveler?
No, I don't. Both of them are correct answers. Right? I don't count any of them as my foes anymore. I follow no god, though I count some of them as my friends. They don't like... whatever.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct.
I'm playing a wizard rogue.
Oh, I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct.
Yeah,
and
well,
all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
I mean, that sounds a little too black and white. You've spoken like a true Conrian.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like
why have we
yourself
left the
have
door
been
wide open?
few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
What is the curse of immortality exactly?
The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release.
Now, okay, so something I'm curious about, that I don't know whether there's a direct answer for this or not yet. Was it the Archons? Because I don't know whether it was it the Archons that did that? Or was it Celestia? Because I think it was Celestia, right? That would have been the ones that did the curse. And not the Archons themselves. Because the Archons aren't even the ones who give out visions. Right? Like, they have a lot of power, but I don't think they have quite that much power. You know what I mean? And even when it comes down to it, like the 7, so far, at least 2 of the 7 weren't even there for Conria. Like the destruction, the cataclysm. 2 of them weren't even like a part of it. Like, I don't even think the original Danger Archon was even part of Conria. I think she was too busy with her own, dealing with, like, the forbidden knowledge and everything. My curiosity is, like, how have each of the Archons been involved? Because we don't know anything about Zhongli, you know, and how he was involved, because his contracts. I fucking... his stupid contracts. And Venti, we didn't know enough about Conria and the Cataclysm and all that. We didn't really know about that at the time when we were speaking to him, so we never got to ask him that. Though I believe there will be an expansion to Mondstadt, so we'll be going back at some point to go talk to him. At some point, I believe. I've been hearing people talk about it. I believe we will go back at some point to talk to him. For some reason, we'll go back. But yeah, it's interesting.
All
I just want to know.
do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
So Id is just like Dane, someone who bears the curse of immortality. So why did some people turn into Hilichurls while you were afflicted by this curse instead? That is actually another thing. Yeah, why are some Hilichurls and some not? And in fact, it seems like the majority of them turned into Hilichurls, right? Because there's not going to be that many people from Conria who are still like this.
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us, the gods placed the curse of immortality.
So it's the pure-blooded ones that are still human. It's everyone else from Conria who is a Hilichurl. And given the fact that they were talking about the one on the bed saying, oh, he was too young, I'm guessing that was a child. And I'm guessing he knew that child.
But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
Can the Conrians then, can they actually recognize these Hilichurls as who they were? So who is this Hilichurl to you?
He is Kari Bear, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight.
Really
Kari
bittersweet.
faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a Hilichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
What happened to his mother?
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
I'm sorry. I know this must cause you great pain.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert.
Welcome back. What do you plan to do now?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're.
Where was this hill
so
when we were in here last? I have to save up for the wizard clothes. It's like 185 bucks the robe, hat, and boots. Oh my god. You know what? Yeah. God, it's getting like proper like. What did I miss? The history of Conria and like some stuff. This was his son. Well, poor thing. I don't know where he was when we came in here, like literally like a few hours beforehand, but you know. Oh, you're down here. It's me whenever it's that with the wizard clothes, it's me whenever I'm thinking about buying like a Genshin cosplay because they're all like so much money.
Over here.
Yeah, well, I'm right here. A crafting bench? What are you going to use this for?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here.
Oh?
one which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Recover his clarity of mind? When we were in the chasm, Dane said the curse could not be undone. Is recovery really possible? I mean...
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania.
It is a wizard.
I believe that it might just work.
Where did you hear of this?
I read about it in a book.
Making a potion to heal his son.
Library of
I mean, yeah, trying to recover the mind so that he's not gone.
I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
You know, there must have been a reason why it was banned.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
I understand. No matter what, you have to try.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long.
How long is Dane and Paimon going to be gone?
As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell is that? That looks like the Rukadavata mushroom, but wrong. I've never seen a mushroom of this kind before.
Also, do you have any, of, Sumeru's regional
Yeah.
specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
Well, if I didn't, they would be right there. I picked some before, yes.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
Okay, I'll try my best. Right. Okay. Do I just craft it in here like a nameless taboo medicine of the royal court? My god. The smell of the stings your nose and will not easily fade. According to the records, this medicine requires the power of the god of wisdom to awaken the addled mind. Perhaps it might be able to resist the curse. Mushrooms really go in a field like this. I don't think so. Well, yeah, okay. Sickness onto near death. Right. Right.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do
He's
not
like,
know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations.
Useful.
Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
Excuse me?
No. We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the god of wisdom for its restorative effects.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
I understand your reluctance. Since he needs a god of wisdom power, should I get Nahida to help? Forget it. He hates the gods. He could complicate things. I'll just do it his way.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
I mean, yeah, we could literally get the gods of Dendro to do it. Because, you know, I don't know. Would she want to even do that? I guess she would probably have knowledge of what it could actually do, I guess. And like why it was banned. Should probably have knowledge on that, right? I mean, which would be useful to know. It would be useful. Is it gonna load or are we just gonna sit here? There we go.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom, look at me. I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home. Wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you.
I mean, Nahida did nothing. Nahida did nothing. She did nothing. She wasn't even there.
You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has.
Right, I mean...
God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul. My son, Carabert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
Oh. I mean, we may not know the whole truth behind the cataclysm, but the people of Conria have truly suffered. Why would Conria and the Seven not coexist in peace? Why could they not coexist in peace? Good question.
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Things will get better. Will they?
The wind rises.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Like, I immediately jumped up and went the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna administer it to the hit. Come on, you can't even use this. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, where'd the field go? Okay. No PC. Yeah, you know.
There.
Casual. It just seems almost lifeless. Its reactions to everything are incredibly weak.
We've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it.
Feeds the newly made medicine to the Heliotroll.
Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert.
Anything? It might take a moment.
Caribert, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me?
Oh,
I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything.
I mean, he might not be.
Please. Please.
Hey, stop. It didn't work.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Calm down, Abe. There might be other reasons it didn't work.
Other reasons?
Such as...
What do you mean?
Who knows? Perhaps the dosage was too low, or maybe it takes a full course of treatment.
Huh. You really think so?
You have to exhaust all options, unless you're ready to give up on Caribert.
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
That's the spirit. To have infinite time yet no hope can only be called torture.
Let's go. We'll make another dose.
How many doses are we going to say
The
here?
most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Where did you get those mushrooms from anyway?
I grow them in that field.
Wait, in a field? You grow mushrooms in a field like a crop?
The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish,
You're becoming a mobile
that's
viewer.
how you can do
Mobile
it.
viewer here. Alright.
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Curry Bear. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the
Why at
mushrooms.
2? Got it.
Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
How many times are we gonna make this? Time passes quick before you know it, it's 2 in the afternoon. This is weird. Like, we're in a completely different, like, situation right now. Like, a whole different, like, in a special, like, area, right? And we have to be because, obviously, we would have Paimon otherwise. And, well, we don't have Paimon. We kind of really have to finish this. You drew this water at 2 in the afternoon. That's such a weird thing. Why it's so specific? I'll go give you the water. God, it's gonna be like this whole thing was a dream. I mean... It's gonna be like this whole thing was a dream and in fact we never woke up. I swear.
Ah, you're back. Curry Bear's condition is stable.
I mean...
By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water.
Yeah, I can do that. Have some water. You thirsty?
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
Of course.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
Lots of waiting around. Oh my god. Oh, were the monsters drawn here by monsters? Was it interesting?
Squall Fury.
Was it the water that watering the field is what drew the monsters here? It wasn't the ley lines.
The wind rises.
Huh.
Know your place.
Jesus. Every day I'm very glad I wished for a wanderer.
What happened? Was it monsters?
Yeah, it was monsters.
Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
Right.
Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
I mean, I don't have to remember shit. The thing does it for me, so at least that's that. Question is, how many times am I gonna have to do this? Because it's not like the first time this game has made me repeat the same process over and over and over again. To Samsara Festival. The medicine's ready.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
But though they customize you even this, you still have Carrie Beck.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the statue of the Seven.
Fortune mocking pedigree. What? That's not what I meant to do. I kind of forgot that.
Search for it.
My god. So silly. So silly.
We're here. Let's begin.
Uh-huh.
Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear?
He left the house?
Oh no. He must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice.
He just wandered off.
Come on. We have to catch up with him.
He just wandered off. He's like, yeah, I'm good. Wow, they can't even call him by name in the quests. Wow, he's just the Hilichurl. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Off he goes. Is that him? Because...
That's not Cory Bear.
No, no, it's not. There's no silk scarf around his arm.
Right. And Cory Bear's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Still, this Hilichurl, there's something strange about it.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
No idea. Let's go have a look.
Yes. The more we know about Hilichurls, the better.
Yeah, let's go find out. I mean, the last time we met Hilichurls all walking to one area, they were just trying to go die, basically. Hi. Oh. That's a domain. Hello?
Did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
Yeah, I guess we'll head in. Yeah, the last time we followed Hilichurl somewhere where they were not interested in people at all is they were all going down to the chasm to go basically die. Basically, anyway. So it's kind of interesting.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
Look, what are those Hilichurls doing?
Huh. It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest.
Oh.
I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal?
Yeah.
Oh, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, let's go follow them. The air here in this can be seen. It's eerily familiar. Yeah, you know, like the chasm. That's what this is all reminding me of. It's reminding me of the chasm. It's also kind of reminding me a little bit of... Okay. I disturbed them. I'm so sorry. I don't want to kill you. I'm leaving you alone. Go back to doing what you're doing. Ooh. It is like the chasm. Oh no.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Oh, you actually spoke for once. Hi, Aether. Yeah, it is like the chasm. That sort of thing. Yeah, that's like the chasm. This is odd. Well, let's hope we're not stuck. Oh. Oh.
Squall Fury.
Chat needed an update. You know, fair. Honestly, I think mine does too on my phone.
Unsightly insects.
Huh. Yeah, no, this all reminds me of like the chasm when we were here before. When we were there like with Dane. It's very strange. Very strange. Very odd indeed. I don't know the fact that it's locking behind us. Ooh. Oh. Is it upside down in here as well? Oh, this is odd. Or is it just... Because it seems to be like step, I can't tell. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, this is strange. This is very odd indeed. I'm checking to see if there's anything up here. Okay, I guess we'll come up here at some point. I'm wondering where they're going, what they're worshipping, what they're doing. Because if they're all... Okay, how the hell do I get in there?
Behold.
I can't climb because... Right, so how do I get in there? That! What happened there? How do I get in? Oh, it's like a teleport. Teleport, it's in there. Hold on. If I walk forward through this...
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down? Or gravity itself?
Yeah, so yeah, another... The world is upside down. Very odd. It's kind of how this is though. Seemingly there is something significant about everything being upside down into that. And a lot of things being upside down. There's something significant about that. Some big lore drop's gonna happen about that. Okay. Yeah, this is very much like the chasm. Am I gonna see like an upside down pool? Where they're all going to just go sit down? And feel a little bit nicer before the end. I'm gonna look. Okay, okay. Thank you for lurking. This is interesting. Everything surrounding like Conria and everything is very, very intriguing.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Really, Ether? Would never have guessed. Kind of forgot you were with me, I'm gonna be honest. You got nothing to say about all of this? This is normal. Nothing to discuss.
not granted you the right to enter this place.
Oh. An Abyss Herald. No, he doesn't look like someone from the Abyss Order.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Huh? I don't know what this is. Oh my god, what are you... Abyss? I'll use a dark power to make ice. Okay.
Bow your head. The wind rises.
Come on.
That's far enough.
Yeah, back up, dude. Oh, come on now.
The wind rises.
Come on. Let me swirl. Come on. Jesus.
You're dead.
Ouch.
That's far enough. Squall and Fury.
Come on.
You dare to gaze upon me?
You dare to gaze upon me? Oh my god. These attacks. I haven't figured out how you quite dodge these things yet.
Let's get it up.
Behold.
Come on. This ice is...
That's far enough.
Oh my god. You are a nuisance.
Too slow. The wind rises.
Oh my god. God. Those continuous attacks. Like, what am I meant to do? Oh my god. I don't want to do this. Because it's gonna freeze him. Oh, never mind, it's fine. Everything's all good.
Who was that? He was...
I've seen similar characters before.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
So every time you want to do a short chill, you've always been doing 3 or 4. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. I don't know how long this quest is going to take.
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing.
What?
And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
You have unconventional tastes. Your taste in, like, wanting someone strong is very much like, you know, child.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
What about your son? You just forgot about him? You left him all the way back there? Whoa. I'm still really weirded out by the fact that, like, you know, Paimon and Dane haven't come back. And now I've run off. If only I got a Discord notification. To be fair, most of my Discord notifications tend to be people going live. Oh. Interesting. What are you?
I think we've made it to the end.
What is that thing? Captain James hanging in midair, emitting a sinister aura. There's no mistaking it, it's just like the defiled statue. Yeah, it's similar. Getting similar vibes here. Does it something have to do with the Abyss Order? And these worshipping Hiddatals remind me a little too much of the Grand Thief. Yeah. Hey, this place is bad news. We gotta go. Hey, no.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for power that you covet?
Ooh. Whose voice is that? It's mostly coming from inside my head. Can't Aid hear it?
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
A sinner?
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies.
What?
Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you.
What is happening right now?
And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
What are they talking about? Who in the world are you? What do these words mean? The voice, it's gone. Ah. Ooh. Aid?
What just happened?
Yeah, good question.
When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
Are you alright now?
I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
Something's not right about this place. We need to get out of here.
Oh, is that so? All right. As you wish.
Yeah, we gotta go. This is not good. Not a good place to be. Ugh. Something is off. Eek. Eek. I'm wondering, are we only ever going to see Kaya for that beginning segment?
Oh, thank goodness.
Like, are we going to see him again?
He's still okay.
Don't we still need to go to the Statue of Seven?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be.
Oh?
For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me.
To worship to something else.
You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
That sounds like a ridiculous idea, but if you insist...
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
I don't exactly think this is a good idea, but go ahead.
Cory Bear?
Papa?
Bear! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Kari Bear, my dear son!
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe it. I'm stunned.
You see? It worked! Kari Bear can speak again!
Yeah.
Where's Mama?
That's a good
Mama
question.
is... Kari Bear, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
He sounds very weak.
Yes. Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes, this is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Kari Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait. My body! What happened to me?
Yeah, I feel like him being in like a sleep was actually better for him than this.
Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Yeah.
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But, do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No.
No, of course not. Look, Kari Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and
This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well.
Just rest here for now. Things will get better.
This is not going to end well.
And you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask.
What happens
Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take.
Yeah, why do Hilichurls not want to take the mask
Okay,
off?
Papa. I won't.
What was that? There's a
I
reasoning
promise.
behind that. I can't remember. Just religious experience.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer.
I mean,
was naive
she's...
to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption.
I mean, she
But the
wasn't...
god we saw in that cave. Now, that was a truly mighty god. Nothing
Hostage
like
check.
one of the
Hostage check.
Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting.
Yeah.
Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down.
That wasn't a god.
Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion?
Yeah, that wasn't a god
Piety
though.
is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
But hey, that wasn't a god. That was a sinner.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy?
Yeah.
You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never. He is a god,
Yeah.
mightier than they, and yet you
No,
would call
that...
him a sinner. Oh, preposterous.
You...
No matter. Believe what you will. you cannot shake my faith.
Right.
I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
This is not going fine. This has deeply affected him. Not that he was particularly stable to begin with, but this religious fervor is something else. Yeah, this isn't good. This isn't a good thing. Guess I better catch up with him anyway. There are monsters everywhere. I can't stand by and let him fall into their hands. God, we're going back there? For God's sake. Yeah, that wasn't... I'm guessing he couldn't hear that, because it literally said, oh, I'm not a god. I'm a sinner. Part of me's thinking, so that's the Abyss Order? I'm guessing, since we literally just heard about the Abyss Order, you know, Albrecht, you know, the founder of it. Part of me feels like that's what that was. That's what I'm getting. That the founder is now in that cavern dragging people of Conria to them. That's what I'm getting. Because, you know, a sinner indicates someone from Conria, because they were considered sinners. So that's what I'm getting. Well, let's take a run again.
Swarm Fury.
Come on. Go. Open up a little faster. Jesus. You are slow. This is fine for the first time I have to come here, but not for the second time. You don't need to be dramatic 2 times in a row.
Let's get it. The wind rises.
Come on.
Search for it.
I appreciate Wonder every day, because my god, he does so much damage. I built him very nicely. Okay.
No. Impossible. What happened?
It's gone.
The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion?
That seems unlikely. We couldn't have both seen the exact same illusion.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous
Awesome,
power
that's a word.
flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder.
No,
Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again.
You're turning into... I don't even know. Let's just get back.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
Yeah, because he said that to me. Character is a Sith Lord. So what's going to happen to Karabet then? Yeah. Karabet. And he's gone.
Where has he gone?
He's not in here. This is not good.
No. Maybe someone else came by and found him?
Yeah, this is why you don't...
No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
I mean, I don't know if a sign of a break-in would be that easy to see, considering the door is 2 leaves. Maybe he ran off, but why?
This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
Then we have to find him first. There's no time to lose.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it?
Yeah, that's open. Is the mirror still in there?
No. Did he
Oh, the mirror's on the floor. Oh, did he take off his mask? Are we seeing the past? Is this how it got cracked?
It's broken.
But hasn't the mirror been broken this whole time? Are we in the past? What does the broken mirror mean?
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told. We have to find him.
Are we in the past? Seeing what happened to cause it? Because that was already broken for us. Oh, it started raining.
It's his scarf. He dropped it.
That doesn't look like it was dropped.
Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
That looks like it was purposely taken off and laid out flat. So, I think we have a different definition of dropped.
Caribert! Caribert! Where are you?
Oh, there's some forest rangers. Hi, guys.
Curses! Forest rangers.
Why are you saying it like that?
Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Well, we're looking for his son.
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I mean, that was our business.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Hey, calm down.
Whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
Ooh. Oh, you gotta... No, this is not good.
Forest ranger scum! You spawn of the seven are all the same!
Okay.
I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Caribert!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers!
Curse you all, forest rangers!
Right. Stop it. My god.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
Right, well, we can't really explain it without telling the whole point
He'd
of...
only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, forest rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
Well, that could have been Caribert.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
Bye, guys.
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Look, you just... You can get what you're given here. There's only so much I can do. I would have, to be fair, I would have gone thanks and just ran. If I had to run after him. You know? Oh, there it is. Hello.
Caribert!
We found him.
Caribert, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Caribert, come back. It's time to go back. Kari Bear?
He's not responding.
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Kari Bear. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Hold on. Something's not right with him. What's that strange power done to him? Yeah, I didn't trust that strange power to begin with.
Papa.
Kari Bear,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Kari Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa.
Oh.
I see. I understand now.
Uh-huh.
Finally, it all makes sense.
What happened? Did I faint? I remember Carpe taking his mask off, but then...
Ah, Traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together.
Oh.
Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
That look. What do you mean, true identity?
I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
I've never met you.
Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic.
Oh. Alberic?
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Kari Bear and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah, I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not good. Are we seeing the...
At long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
So what I'm guessing is we're seeing the memory of our sister. You know, our twin in this position. This was the conversation that happened, this whole situation that happened. We're seeing it currently. What happened to Carabet?
That is no business of yours.
Okay.
A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
Oh. You're right about this thing being from the abyss, but the abyss is sinister and dangerous.
Sinister? Dangerous?
Yeah.
Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous. We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Princess of Conria.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We're in our sister's shoes right now.
he just call me?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
Oh. Oh. I was right. It was all like a fucking dream sequence. I'm so fucking smart.
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake!
Hi!
Paimon was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
Ooh.
What happened while you were unconscious?
Yeah, a
I
lot.
checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since.
I wonder.
Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
The founder of the Abyss Orb, Albridge. What happened to him?
You mean Clothar Alberich?
Yeah.
After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
And despite that, my sister ultimately sided with him, didn't she?
You could say that. She wouldn't be the Abyss Order's princess otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
I have a story to tell you. Yeah, I have. You always deep thought. Yeah, it would too.
So you saw her memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clothar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that she decided to go down this path?
I also wish that I could know what she thought about all this. But one thing is clear. This was not a happy memory.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
Yes. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I need to check.
What is it?
I need to know what lies buried in this field.
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
In here. Well, let's start digging and see.
Yeah. I gotta see.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
What did we uncover? We're done. You can reopen your eyes.
A male and female skeleton buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
I think that the bones of the man belong to Clothar Albridge.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clothar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Yeah, because that little scarf, that's his wife's. Perhaps he did.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
So he found a way to broke it.
You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
He? You mean the voice that I heard inside my head?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure.
So that wasn't
If
him.
the time
Okay.
is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the traveler? How is that possible?
It was just a memory. It all happened hundreds of years in the
I
past.
fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
That's concerning.
What? Why? What is he?
A sinner.
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
I don't like the fact that I was seen. That's concerning.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
Yeah, and then we're not going to see Dane for another, like, few months, you know? It's going to be ages till we see him again. It's going to be, like, at the end of, like, in Fontaine. It's going to be, like, the last quest in Fontaine. It's going to be a Dane. We see him, like, once in a blue moon, and he gives the most, like, most heavy lore drops. Oh, Paimon, one more thing.
What is it?
I missed you.
Huh?
Just a hug. Just a hug. There we go. Now that is the last main Archon quest. It is now just the interlude, and that is it. It until Fontaine's stuff comes out. Which, you know, it's not going to be long, so that's not a problem. But I will probably have to complete that before I get to complete. But I'm gonna... Here we go. Shenanigans and sweet wine. Sorry, that's funny. What is Illusions of the Mob? What is that? What quest is that? What is Illusions of the Mob? Is that like an interlude quest thing? Is that finishing this? It might be. Well, let me think. Well, before we shouldn't start up another quest, otherwise we're literally going to be here forever. And it will end up being a long stream. Sorry, I have Twitch open, which is why it's lagging suddenly. Is Danny going to be staying live? Or is Danny ending? If Danny's ending, we could raid Sushi, but if not, okay. Either way, yeah, I would start up another quest, but yeah, we will be here for ages if we do that.
So when are you getting the pies?
I don't know if Danny's gonna keep going. Yeah, no. But yeah, we're gonna be streaming. We'll be streaming tomorrow at like 8, so a few hours earlier than normal because of you know, PP Monday stuff. It's just gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. That quest. God. So we got to learn a lot more about the lore, the story about Conria and our sister and like how she got involved. That's insane. That's insane. I always wait for like another day in quest because like, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, no, part of the reason why I'm not rushing through to get the next Archon quest done and be caught up for Fontaine is if I rush through all the Archon quests, it's gonna be like, it's gonna end up being a lot like how I am in Star Rail, which is I don't have much else to do. But luckily we have loads of hangout events, we still have story quests to do, so we have loads to do. So even if we do finish the Archon quests, we have other story things we can get done. We have a fair bit. It looks like Danny's still gonna keep going. Potentially. I'm waiting to see if they go back into like the game, because if they go back into the game, I'll hydrate. I'll hydrate again. Yeah, thank you. I will. I will drown. Okay. Good job. Wow. Hold on. Before we do anything, and he does story quest. I want to know how many parts are in. Hi, yeah, hi. I want to know how many parts are in the Heather story quest, because if it's not super long... Actually, it might not be super long to finish that. Potentially. I could finish Nahida story quest. Just checking. I was checking to see like how long the story quest was, because I technically accidentally started it, so I was wondering how much was left in it to see if I wanted to do it right now. It doesn't seem to be a super long quest line. I'm not even gonna bother looking at the Archon quest because, God, I know those quests. The last one took me 2 hours to get through, and that's not even like... I don't even think it's quite as long as the interlude one. I feel like the interlude is longer. Funny enough. Right. Trust nothing, you'll be fine. I will be fine because I'm going to be doing a story quest. And story quests tend to like an hour maybe, depending on how long I spend doing anything. But Archon quests can be like ridiculously long. Right. So this one I accidentally started because I walked into the area by mistake. And it wasn't like where I didn't mean to be in there. Yes, yeah. But yeah, no, the idea... Hold on, I'm making sure everything's... Okay. So this one was I walked into the area by mistake and started the quest when I was offline. Because I was just doing my commissions, you know, my daily quests. So... I love walking. This isn't random. It's not even that. Like, I teleported to this waypoint, right? And some man started talking to me. And I was like, huh? I was like, what did I do? I was just teleporting here so I could, like,
This will be interesting.
That's rough. I was just teleporting to the city so I could do a commission that was here. and I got pulled into a quest. And then a little bit later on, I walked into another area that continued the quest. And I sat there the entire time just going, ugh, I want out. I want out. Yeah, it's the moment of dreams event thing. He's depressed. Yeah, his wife's dead. And he wants to see her in dreams. And she has been seeing her in dreams in a continuous dream. So the moment of dreams is we were meant to be dream experts, like telling, I know it's high as fuck. No, it's like, because the people of Sumeru didn't dream for quite some time, and only recently have started dreaming again due to the fact the Akasha is now turned off, which was stealing their dreams. And so now they're all dreaming again. And so they're having this get together where they're asking questions about dreams. What is the story? So the Akashas, I'm trying to remember. So the Akashas were stealing dreams to gather knowledge, right? Like unfiltered knowledge, basically, I think was the idea. So that they could, I think it was all attached to making a false god, making a god. The whole situation in Sumeru was all about making a god, basically. It was this fucking little guy was the one that they were turning into a god, and it's just, I do find it amusing because he's so small. He's still taller than me, but PowerPoint and teach me Genshin. It would be so long. There's so much. I could talk about Genshin lore so much, because we just did like a heavy drop of lore just a second ago with Conria and all of the lore on that. You know, Dane showed up, his once a year showing up and giving us a big lore drop. Casual things, you know? Casual things. Oh, I listened to a TED Talk. It would be a lot. Give me a snack and a drink. Get real cozy. She's so small. I actually don't know how tall she is. Like how tall she actually is. Because I mean, I'm guessing she's 4 foot something. Very wonderful. She is the god of this nation. And also 500 years old. So this is their god. I know what I said. Okay.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
I mean, it could, Wanderer. It really could. Do not start your idle stuff again. Oh god, this simply won't get punted. What, you would punt Nahida? This lovely character. She's so sweet. I love her. I love Nahida though. She's lovely. She's one of the she's been out of all of the gods we've met, she has been genuinely the most helpful of them all. She's the only one that's actually been helpful in telling us what we wanted to know. To be fair, we didn't give Venti much of a chance because we didn't know enough to question him about. But she's been the most helpful. Zhongli's fucking so light punt then. Light punt, wow. Because like we wanted to know more about Conria. She technically wasn't around for Conria, but she has access to all the knowledge into that, so she kind of knows. A wasn't around for... Oh, she was alive, but it was her twin that was in Conria, not her, and her twin died in Conria. Then Zhongli's bound by contracts, which I don't understand who he has a contract with to not talk about what happened down with Conria. So he can't talk to us about it all. Concerns me. So he's useless. And then Venti we just didn't know. I'm hoping we get an expansion at some time soon so we can go back there and question him. Because I want to know. I want to know. Fucking Christ. And then we're going to meet the Hydro Archon soon. Starts to like 2 a.m. 2 a.m. reading subject. It's a lot. Yeah, we're going to be meeting the Hydro Archon soon. What's her name? What even is her name? That's actually a good question. What is the Hydro Archon's name? Give me a second. Folklore. Fosalor. Farina. Fosalor. I believe it's Fosalor. She's the god of justice and is a Hydro Archon. She also is very much like a child looking character. Because I think she's also young. And I don't know if any of the leaks, how many of the leaks I've seen are accurate, but their punishment system seems fucking brutal. Because I've seen 2 different punishments. One of them's fucking brutal. Just think we wouldn't be seeing anything I asked one time, but the next time it was just Genshin or... Yeah. Yeah. You asked one thing and that was it. I was just on a rant for the next hour or so. It's a lot. It's good. I'm curious. I'm still like, I'm wondering, I don't know if this leak was thing, but it was like something with the water, I don't know. But yeah, no, like, I mean, Fontaine seems to be split into 2 districts, like above ground and below ground. But we're gonna get a swimming mechanism. We're gonna actually be able to swim underwater in Fontaine. And the water in Fontaine is different. I don't know how it's different, but it's been said that it's different, and we're probably going to need a diving license, given the fact that it's mentioned by, like, an NPC that they needed a diving license for Fontaine. So, oh my god, imagine if the way we get arrested in Fontaine is because we're diving in Fontaine without a license. Imagine that's how we get arrested. That's how we get in trouble. Because we got in trouble in Mondstadt because we didn't have a gliding license. Because to use the glider that we use all the time, you need a license. And we got in trouble for that. She's actually getting arrested for jaywalking. Yeah. We got in trouble. We didn't get arrested, but we got in trouble for not having a gliding license. And then we had to go get a gliding license because Amber gave us a glider and didn't say, oh yeah, you need a license for this. She just gave it to us and told us to jump off a ledge and to go glide, basically. Like, it's not our fault. But I think it'd be fucking hilarious if that's how I fucked up with that one. Amber didn't tell us shit. We didn't know anything about the laws, and she was the one who gave us our like exam in the end. But like she didn't tell us shit. She gave us a glider, and then we got in trouble because of it. I do think that would be fucking hilarious if the way we get in trouble is if we go diving without a license. That would be hilarious. That would actually be genuinely so amusing. What I'm interested to see is what child, Tartaglia, what he is doing in Fontaine. Because there is currently, to our knowledge, there are two Fatui Harbingers going to be in Fontaine at the same time. So even top 3 of the ways you got in trouble in this game. I mean, we got in trouble with the Electro Archon for simply existing. I mean, not for simply existing. We stopped having existing. Yeah, we got in trouble because we stopped the vision, like, hunt decree. Like, we, like, stopped her taking, like, Toma's vision from him. We just stopped it. We just went, yeah, no, fuck you, and just basically, like, took it from the air and was like, I will fight you. And then we did fight her, and then we got, shocked. And knocked out for a second. And then we were immediately put, like, as we were on the wanted, we were wanted by the entire country. So we were in pretty big trouble in Azuma. And then we got in trouble in, Liyue because they accused us of killing their god. Which we didn't do. The god isn't even dead. For a realistic miracle, this motherfucker's still alive. Well, he isn't human. He isn't human, to be fair. He has powers that are literally otherworldly. He's not of this world. Like, he can fight gods. He's good. He's the reason one of the Fatui Harbingers is dead. Because bro didn't even think twice before challenging her to a duel before the throne. That one was a brutal death. I think it's actually the only major death within Genshin. Look how strong Buddy is. 1,000 people with pitchforks and a bunch of gods should be able to beat his... I don't think he's 5'3". He might be 5'3". He's taller than me, so he's definitely above 5'3". I think he's... Actually, how tall is Aether? Five 5'4". According to this one, he's 5'4". It was close. You were close. Not quite. I believe Lumina's shorter, I believe. Yeah, it shows her as shorter, so I believe she's smaller. To be fair, yeah, so she's 5. The one I was looking at said she was 5'1". So she's shorter than me, if that's correct. Potentially. Piper was in a wild. Hey, man. What does that supposed to mean? I'm a myth. Okay. I do find it still very amusing that the quests literally check on him. He's depressed. It's very funny. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. What do you mean? What the fuck? on. I've never... It's like people born after 2005. That's great. That's my brother. I was going to say that was both my siblings, but my sister was born 2004. What the fuck? The keeper is fading away. The creator has not come, but the world shall burn no more, for you shall ascend. What the hell does that mean? What? Oh, so we're gonna get a thing on what the Luma Fate is eventually? Good. I want to know what that is. Give me it. So this is... Just gonna planet. No, he's fine. Look at him. He's just a little guy. Stood a miss on the command of unfamiliar spy, a pair of traveling twins passing through countless worlds during your journey. Descending upon a continent named Tavat, you hoped that you would be able to enjoy your time here, but you woke among the falling stars. You saw the world in turmoil, a cataclysm raging across the land. You sought to leave. Okay, so we were trying to leave. How's the face of a killer? No, he's just a little guy. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, pat, pat. He's only been the reason for one death. Pat, 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 pat. Directly. Pat, 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 pat. So they were still murder. Right, but it's the murder of a... Pat, 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 pat. That's the murder of a Tui Harbinger, and... Pat, 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 pat. Look at him. Look at him. He's such a little guy. He's just a little... I mean, technically, he wasn't the one doing the murdering. If we're going to be real, it wasn't him doing the murdering. It was her. But he's the reason that she killed him. Killed her. I mean, okay. So it was a duel before the throne. So Aether challenged Signora to a duel before the throne. A duel before the throne is basically, you lose that duel, you get murdered by this. By the Moso no Hitotachi? Basically, Signora is Ash now. Yeah, so Signora basically just turned into Ash. Like, literally just slash and was destroyed. And then Aether walked out of there with, like, fuzzy vision and, like, a headache, and then nearly got killed right afterwards by her as well. So, I mean, you know. But she's the Electro Archon. Though, technically, I believe this is the puppet. Objectively cool crime's gonna pass. Yeah, see? He's just a little guy. He's fine. But yeah, it's like, this is, you know, the Electro Archon. Animal Archon. This is, This is the body, like, this is what his friend looked like. His dead friend. And he took the form of his dead friend. Just so you know. Just so you know. This form? Yeah. Yeah. Venti, bro. You know, casual thing. To be fair, there's so much lore. He was like this little, like, blob. I don't know how to describe. How do I describe what Venti looked like? Barbatos. Technically Genshin. I'm finding him. That's rude. How could you? He was a wisp. Called it a wisp, right? Unless, well, he looked very. It's very cute looking. I think, anyway. Hold on. Can I get image? Hold on. What do I even call it? I didn't name it. I should have named it. Oh, this is tiny. This is a tiny image. This is going to be super blurry. This little thing. These are the same. This is the same thing. This is what the Animal Archon looked like originally. This little blob. Just that little blob, you know. Just a little guy. He was literally a little guy. She blows stuff up.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
She's adorable. This is the Geo Archon who's basically saying he's walking around as, pretending he's immortal now, but no one fucking believes he's actually immortal. Like if you ask any NPC about Zhongli, they will think he's an Adeptus and not just a normal person. Like
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
I was fucking speaking.
But where are those who share the memory?
I was still speaking. This is quite rude. They're dead, Zhongli. That's where they are. Learn today is still there's a little PowerPoint. God, idle lines. This man is a Fatui Harbinger. He's number 11 of the Fatui Harbingers. And he shows up in Fontaine for some reason. And he basically immediately... He immediately challenges the justice system and just like, oh, you have your laws? Yeah, I have my own. I lost my 50-50 and I didn't get him and I'm still upset about it. Geo Archon. And now the thing with her is she is not the original Dendro Archon. The original Dendro Archon is the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But the Greater Lord of Rukkhadevata was erased from Irminsul, which means no one in Teyvat remembers Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. And it rewrote history in everyone's minds that she was the original and the only one, right? Even she doesn't remember. In fact, we're the only ones that are for sure that remember. Because we are not part of Irminsul. Because we're not part of Teyvat. Like, we have no record, so it didn't affect us. So we remember. Which is why she's only 500, but she would think she's much older. I don't like her. There's a lot of characters we barely get to know. My brain is cooked. So I don't think we actually meet her in anything. I think she was in events, but I don't think we actually meet her. Yes, they appreciate the pretty men and women. Some of the new characters, man. they're getting better with the models and animation and stuff, but they really need to go back and fix some of the older models. Because, like, he looks... Show me, I can. Hold on. I can find... If I can find... Fontaine characters. Because, like, Diluc looks great if you look at him in the comics stuff. Okay. I mean, okay. How do I get an easy list of all these guys? Oh, do I actually... Hold on, splash art. That's a good one to find, the artwork. Is there splash art? Okay, so, I mean, I don't think, like, the triplets are all... They've got interesting designs. I don't find them... Is it going to be easier to... How do I do this? Can I... If I make it as a WebPBD, whatever that... Will it show me? Will it let me... Or do I just have to share the screen? To make this easy for me. What's the point of saving things in that file format? Like, what's the point? I can't open it! Hold on. If I do this and just pull it open like this. If I do window capture. That immediately changed. Okay. Right, so these are the triplets. I'm really... Will it... Okay, it will change. It will do that. Okay. So they've got cool designs. They're interesting. While this is that, I'm gonna see if I can find the men. The fucking cat girl. Oh, you didn't just see... Hold on. Chris. She has 2 tails. And she purrs. And she's already in the game. And there's Yaimiko, who's a kitsune. Goru's a dog boy. Tainari's a fox, you know. Dory, Diona, you know, cat girl. Sucrose, I'm not sure what exactly Sucrose is. But she's got little ears. She's just an alchemist, right? But she has ears. I don't know what those are. I'm patient. It shows. Yeah, there's quite a few different, like. Is Miko kitsune? Miko. I mean, yeah, Miko. She's a little kid. She's a kitsune. Like, at the very least, she's a familiar. She's like the familiar of the Electro Archon. Bonk. Yeah, she's the Lady Kyuji of the Grand Narakumi Shrine. But she also is as the editor in the thing. So I'm gonna get off this before it gives me another voice line so I can open... Give me... Now, the question is how do I say his name? Because I don't know how to say his name. But this man... I believe he's one of the characters who... I believe he's one of the ones who's getting a run soon, which is why we've got his splash art. Like, it's a leak. Gets mad bitches. He is the Chief Justice. I believe, if I remember correctly. Like, he's the head one. But there's also, like, ideas that he might also be the Hydro Dragon. So, thanks, Sniper. You can stop talking now. Oh man, I'll let him take my door. This man. He's also another one I don't actually know how to say his name. They've got some long ass names. Hold on. I'm going to go find them and I'm going to show you them. So, hold on. This one's kind of air. I don't know. I like him. So this one is the Hydro one. That's his name. Like, this man, that's his name. I don't know how the fuck you begin to pronounce that off the top of my head. Like, there's so many of those names where I just look at it and I go, I don't know how the fuck I'm meant to begin to pronounce that. If I looked at the trailer, we could look at the trailer and that would probably show me his name. And the other one is like this. Okay. Marina. Okay, I need folklore. Maybe? Oh, have you seen... Hold on. I mean, okay, I can show... This is not giving me any good pictures of her. I believe it's actually an English name. That's the thing. What if I stop? Hold on. What if I go find the trailer? If I am not mistaken, I believe that is actually an English name. If I'm not mistaken. Ryusli? What? In Shadowshire. What is that? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's near Birmingham. Ah. I know where that is. It is an English name. It's a surname normally. This is gonna be... I actually never watched the trailer if I'm going to be 100%, which is why I'm doing this. Gimme. There's also like the teasers for character teasers, because like, used character trailer. Is this it? Which one is this the character trailer that we're looking at? Hold on, give me a minute. I'm trying to find out which one it is. There's a million videos and I don't know which one it is. Okay, there's two different ones. So we're gonna... They're like only a couple of minutes, so it's not like a big deal. I'm gonna mute Genshin in the background real quickly. Hold on.
My mission.
It's fine. To be fair, it's not what I expect him to be doing either.
The original sin is the fairest. Everyone sinks. Make the most of the final feast. Because for the sinners, the curtain call has come.
Ladies and gentlemen, she did it! Seeing is believing, my friends. This has been Linny and Lynette's magic show.
The essence of magic is getting people to believe a lie. And the most important part of this is what people see.
Kafka's like animation stuff recently has been like, but Star Rail has been
People don't
insane.
realize how much they expect their eyes to tell them the truth. But what you see is not real. It's all a show. And every part of the show is carefully controlled.
Okay, then neat. Oh, I think
controlled how?
I think that one was Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken.
By choosing the right time, the right place, and the right people. Whoever controls these three controls everything. But keep your eyes peeled, and you might be able to turn things to your advantage.
Everyone's disappointed because it seems like she's a sword user and not a gun. And then we don't have guns.
In a nutshell, magic is what you see with your own two eyes.
Very fun. But it's not enough. Let me make something clear. You think of yourselves as magicians, but when you're on the stage, you're first and foremost actors. Good actors hone their craft to mesmerize the whole crowd.
She's one of the Fatui Harbingers, by the way.
Boring! I mean, why do I even bother?
And that is the Hydro Archon.
When are we going to finally see a real twist for once?
Please refrain from levity in the court. This trial is far from over.
Okay, and then I believe this one is one of the more recent ones, because there is also a Genshin concept promotional video, which I'm not quite sure what that one is. If I'm gonna be real, just saying the girl with a gun. Oh boy. The thing is, I don't actually remember what her name is. I think it's it's an N, I believe. Hold on. No, it's not. That's the other girl. Chlorine? I don't know why I bother pronouncing names. She's a champion duelist. A special profession in Fontaine. Interesting. At least you're trying. I am trying. There is attempts being made. Are they good attempts? We can discuss that at a later time. As in, we don't discuss it.
I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on
the whole
her throne.
Fontaine's sinking. Right, that was the whole thing.
I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
It's a mixture of like France and England is like the vibes of this place.
Do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
No, not
To
whatever.
the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. Watch carefully now. Blink and you might miss it.
That's fucking stupid, got it. Yeah, I mean, the lords in every other one of these places, they're a little.
And over here is my sister Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant.
Ta-da!
It's kind of like a mix of like introducing the characters and a little bit of story.
Let the magic begin!
Here comes the finale.
Oh my god, what is that? I don't want to fight that.
I want to spend some time at the bottom of the sea in peace.
Getting here! Going under!
If you look up at the sky from far enough underwater, even the sun is soft on the ice. These fossils are all that's left of these beautiful creatures. I wonder how long before the rest of the world becomes part of this underwater museum, too.
A little morbid, but okay.
Wait. Who am I?
Oh, it's me. Sorry. This is a boss fight, by the way. These two.
Gradually swallowing our memories.
And they're dancing.
It won't be long before it swallows us.
We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately?
Something has a consciousness here? What?
Rain. It's raining.
We must know all we can about this nation's
Why is
secrets
it, like,
in order
surprised
to
it's
deal with that
raining?
prophesized crisis.
Is this part of the show?
You gotta be kidding!
What happened?
Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Therefore,
Oh, are
you
we
would be wise
accused?
to tell everything you know and seek the protection of the guards.
And we're her.
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
I believe this is indeed the finale.
Your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people.
In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear.
There he is.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Now, something to note. I'm curious. So something to note in like specifically in like this area here.
You've got your rules.
Can I get a good POV of him? It's good.
This is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke.
I'm not going to be able to get a good thing. Either way, he hasn't got his vision. In fact, any scene you see inside the court, there is no visions. Which is interesting. It's very interesting. So something happens with the visions inside the courtroom, whether they're not allowed to take them or whether it's just they haven't done it, but you know, I doubt it. Interesting. It's so interesting. Sorry, I'm closing down a few tabs. Why am I invested? Because it's good. They're doing their job. They're making interesting content. Like some of the like I watched one of the sorry, I'm adjusting. Like, hold on. We're gonna watch something that's not related to Genshin because I just want to show it because it looks like this one was really kind of cool. It's the only one I watched of the Honkai series in terms of like trailer stuff. Not like not even necessarily trailers, but like
Kafka, Stellaron Hunter. How do you plead?
Let me actually show this. Oh my god, what is up with this? And oh my god, something's wrong with using window capture because it doesn't want to. Imagine a game consistently pumping out this much good content. Honestly, it's insane. Like, look.
Kafka.
This is another trailer.
Stellaron Hunter. How do you plead? The crimes you have committed are beyond pardon, but the Japella Brotherhood respects every individual's entitlement to the afterlife.
Hello,
Admit
honestly.
your guilt and embrace your punishment.
I'm listening.
How do the Stellaron Hunters plead to the following accusations? You breached the premises of the Atuin Universal Auction, manipulated the guests, decimated the artistic treasures under the gaze of a devout audience, inflicted monetary damage amounting to over 860 billion credits, and absconded with the auction item. How do you plead?
Guilty as charged, but not a devout audience.
You infiltrated the cyber prison of Inupis, stole the Sigma Rod to deactivate the firewall, allowing a flood of data demons to enter reality, consequently propelling the world toward a judgment day, all in order to take the meta code. How do you plead?
I admit it, but those data demons deserved a taste of freedom.
Yeah, she's so
You violated
cool.
the ring world Golconda, disseminated the Philosopher's poison virus across all colonies, causing 46 million inorganic entities to turn into rampant machines, and stole the steel core from Golconda's point of gravitational equilibrium, silencing the entire world. How do you plead?
Oh? Sounds like a page out of the Japella Brotherhood's playbook. But sure, we took the thing.
The Trovis disappearance. The Lore 51 Stellaron event. Cyber attacks against planet Scrulum. The Pier Point incursion. And so on. A total of 46 criminal cases. Do you admit all these malicious incidents were the work of the Stellaron Hunters?
If you ask me, it seems like the Annihilation Gang has their fingers in quite a few of these pies. But I confess, it seems you forgot one, though. The Japella Rebellion.
You should really stop playing with your food, Kafka.
I know. Next time. This time, it's already too late.
He is so cool. There's another trailer with her. Because this one's like only a day old. Like, it's very new. Dramatic irony, because there's the Kafka trailer, because her banner is currently out. So they released a trailer on her. Same way that they did one for Blade. But she is like, she's a lot. She's so cool.
All units, target spotted, target spotted!
Stick to the plan. Shoot on sight. I repeat, shoot on sight.
She's so dangerous that you have to shoot on sight when you see her.
Don't be afraid. Listen to me. Wasn't it you who invited me?
Look at her, her bounty.
The silk is too fragile to be a threat.
I believe I did, yeah.
Unless you're more fragile than the silk. Case in point.
How much more kills have you had?
Destiny has thousands of faces. Why does it choose to wear this one?
Yeah, do a, you know, a woman that can kill you.
Now then, where are you hiding? Sooner or later, the curtain has to fall. As for the ending, wanna take a guess? Heads or tails? What's your answer?
I love her. If it wasn't for the fact that I really want to get like done hung, like the Anubita Lume or whatever, hit that one, which comes out right after Kafka's Banner. I would wish continuously on Kafka's Banner, but I'm still tempted to wish on it. But I'm like, I could be guaranteed him. It's like, ugh. Kafka is amazing. The Banner woman could kick my ass. She can kick so many. Her bounty is like 10 billion or something. It's ridiculous. Like, she has a bounty. It's bigger than all of the other than the other two we've seen so far. The other two, Celadon Hunters. She's a bigger bounty. Queen shit, honestly. So something that I also learned very recently, because I just did Kafka's like companion mission in Star Rail. We like the Trailblazer, like our character, actually followed Kafka for some time. Like, we worked with her. Like, she was the one who taught us things. So, that's why she likes us so much. Because she was kind of the one who dealt with us. I wonder. Yeah, she was basically the one who taught us. We followed her on missions. And according to Blade, we're the only person who has followed Kafka on the missions and stayed with Kafka for so long and lived. So I think we're pretty fucking good. Because like we had our memories wiped, so we don't remember any of this, but literally like when we talked to Blade for like a few couple of seconds, we talked for Blade, and Blade, his first things to us, like the first time he ever met us, like, 'cause we had never met Blade in person until this moment, right? He just was like, I remember you. And we're like, well, I don't know who you are. I have no idea who you are, but go on. Say go off. You do you. It's like a relative coming to your party. Honestly. I haven't seen him in years. It's like literally, it's very funny because literally then Kafka basically raised us in a way, and then just as soon as she could, wiped our memories and dropped us off on the to get dropped us off on the train. It was like, yeah, you go with them now. You deal with them. Because basically she played a game of truth or lie with us in that mission. Which is, she said one truth and then one lie. For every question we asked, one... I wish I had the energy to play this game. Yeah, in Kafka, she basically would give you a truth or a lie if I asked a question. And I got to ask 2 questions. One of them was going to be truthful and one of them was going to be a lie. What we learn is that, you know, like overall, like you can look up all the answers so you know. It's like we're an artificial body, so we're not human, which I guess that much. Created for the purpose of hosting a Celeron. Before that task was completed, responsible for protecting you as well as teaching your general knowledge, common sense, and combat skills. So, the reason we can fight from the get-go makes sense now. It was Kafka that was teaching us. The answer I picked was what was my connection to her. And it was that, if things continue to transpire the way that the future that Elios foresaw, I would eventually change her and she would eventually change me. In other words, you and I are each other's destiny. There's so much lore in that game and not much, but it's deep, yeah. There's so much lore in Star Rail, but I'm constantly scared for every update with Star Rail. That game scares me because it's a Honkai game. It's part of the Honkai series. And that game does not care about how much you care about a character. They will kill and turn characters evil without a second thought. Like playable characters. Genshin, your playable characters are safe. Nothing's ever happened to a playable character in Genshin. So in these games, it's insane. Yeah. There's so much. Because, like, in Genshin, there's nothing ever happened to a playable character. It's always been NPCs, right? And the only major character that's ever died is Signora, right? La Signora. She's the only one that I can remember off the top of my head, so, you know, they're not major enough if I can't remember them. Whereas in Star Rail, it's been, what, like a couple of updates? And the first world, the ruling, like, Supreme Guardian is dead. In the last update, Ting Yuan, who is a playable character, turned out to be, evil. She was, what was it, like a lord? Like, she turned out to be Fantalia. Like, someone underneath the, I'm sorry, I hope it was doing it a different way from the other success. It's the same way as, it's the Honkai series, like that, Hoyoverse, they have it that the Honkai series kills characters straight up. They will kill them. And it's scary. It's like, I'm scared to get attached to any character because I'm like, well, they could die. Because from what I know is the Honkai Star Rail is in a different universe to the previous one, but there are the same characters. Quiet, Nightbot, I'm learning. It's like, come on, Nightbot. The Welt, so Mr. Yang or Welt from Star Rail, is the same character who was in a previous universe. He's in a different universe. He's in the previous Honkai series. And Kafka, not Kafka, was it her name? Himiko died in a previous reality, in a previous universe, in one of the previous Honkai games. She died. I've not played the games, but I have heard about a lot of the things that happened. What is that, Honkai Impact? Probably. It's probably Honkai Impact. Or Honkai the Third or something. It's their other games. But it's the same series. It's the Honkai line. The series. And it's just like, They've not spared any problem just killing characters already. So it's like They stabbed Dan Heng to make him reincarnate into a different form already as well. Quite like that. Jingwan could have died, but didn't. But he's hurt. Yeah, no, the form that Dan Heng changed into is the form that I'm wishing for on the next banner. Because it's a 5-star. And Dan Heng's a 4-star. So I'm going for his 5-star form, because it's also an imaginary attack type, which I only have one of, and I want more. I should unmute Genshin. The silence was getting to me. There we go. And these games are massive. I was going to say, yeah, they are. The thing is, so like, with this, right. I remember Fontaine, I believe. I will in a second. Fontaine's gonna be here. I believe Celestia. You know, Celestia. You know, the heavens, the gods, heavenly principles. They're hovering somewhere over here, I believe. I believe. So I don't know if we know where it is. Generally makes sense. Yeah, it's just a general area. It's somewhere over here, like. But it's like an island that literally hovers above Teyvat that is Celestia, and it hovers somewhere in this there. Then, you know, Inazuma's down here. I believe Shesnaya is probably... I would say it's down here somewhere. I can't remember if it was to the south or if it was to the north. That would make a big difference, because Shesnaya could be up here somewhere. Because there's 3 more nations. There's Fontaine, there's Natlan, and there's Shesnaya. Natlan and Shesnaya. Because it's going to be Fontaine, Natlan, and Shesnaya. Because Shesnaya is, you know, the Terista and the Fatui Harbingers and that whole nation. And they're the ones gathering all the Gnosises too. I think they're trying to destroy Celestia, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what they're trying to do. I think. Assholes. I mean, Celestia is also the ones that destroyed Khaenri'ah. Because they didn't follow a god. Khaenri'ah is somewhere buried underneath Sumeru. I think you can actually see the entrance to Khaenri'ah. Underneath Sumeru and near the chasm in Liyue, apparently. Door to Khaenri'ah in Genshin Impact. Where is it? I haven't actually gone to it, so I'm actually curious. Oh, you know, there's so many, that's a lot of things. I don't know if I've done that. Where is it? Yeah, it is up here somewhere. Like here. The door to Khaenri'ah. It's like up there. You can tell how much I've been up there. Yeah, I don't like the desert. I am not a fan of the desert. Not a fan of that location. I will at some point go complete the quest I need to like get to Carnaria, because I want to have a look at it and actually go there, because there is an achievement for going there. Oh, now that I talked all about that lore, I'm gonna get up for a second and not talk to the depressed guy. Desert air, right? Yeah, they're not fun. They're not fun because there's a lot of monsters there, and they will shove their way out the sand and kill you and throw you into the air. They're not. I don't like it. It's also boring. It all looks the same. No, the depressed guy. I'll talk to him in a minute. You know, it's fine. You get to sit there with Paimon for a little bit. Or hold on, I can give you Paimon and the depressed guy if you want. Oh, really? It turned away from him? You what? You don't like him that much? It's where I'm facing, I'm guessing. Yeah, there we go. Paimon and the depressed guy. Have fun. I couldn't remember how to pronounce his name. Yeah, no, what do you mean? Paimon's lovely. I went and got a muffin. So I'm gonna eat this muffin while we listen to this guy. It's great. What? She's like a like a little sister, you know? Yeah, I got a muffin. It's a big fucking muffin as well.
Are you feeling
Thank you,
any
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move on with my life.
Fuck off, Angel. It's not for you.
Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own.
Alright, girl.
At the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look
I'm
anyway.
go your night.
Perhaps I'll be able to move on once I see.
I will. I am enjoying it. Angel's staring at me because she wants it, and I've told her to go away because it's mine, and I'm not giving it to her. Sounds like a good plan. It's a blueberry muffin. I'm not giving it to her. It was if it was chocolate, but it's a blueberry muffin. She gets nice food sometimes. She doesn't need my muffin. If I give her any of this, she's gonna bark at me.
Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Like I'm only half awake. Once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll probably be able to get my life back together.
About right, I guess.
Actually, you two are adventurers, right? If it's okay with you, could you escort me to that place?
Sure. Let's go have a look. I like the idea of eating
It'll
muffin.
be a good chance for us to unwind. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
He's talking about his life, and I'm just eating a muffin in
hope
front
so
of him.
too.
Alright, go ahead and get yourself ready then.
I mean, should we do that?
Are you headed off to some interesting place without telling me again?
I don't know if we should tell.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering questions? I just finished, and I really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, Great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things to deal with.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the Great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I mean, she's not.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright, let's go. We can talk on the way.
So go with her. Yep. We were really telling her this? I don't know if she should. I don't think we should tell her. Because isn't the whole point? Like, gone from history. If you bring her back, would that cause problems with forbidden knowledge? Potentially. Okay. Oh, is that a withering zone right there? I wonder how many withering zones there are, and like, can you actually clear them all? Do you get an achievement, do you think, for clearing all the withering zones? No, Angel, this is not for you. It's for me. I want. I eat. I eat. So, you know how I said it was going to be a short stream? Genshin, though, man. I can go on for a while.
It's always nice to go for a leisurely stroll.
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this?
I mean, we usually go for much more dangerous places than this, but, I mean...
Huh. I guess so.
It sounds like you just said that, didn't it?
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how long we may chat, it's never enough.
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that matter the most.
Hello.
This is the part I'm a little puzzled about.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity.
Why is everything upside
But
down?
you said she could remember what you had told her
Up,
before,
up.
right?
You gonna come up, or are you gonna sit there?
She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now she's doing the same in my dreams.
She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world.
That's concerning.
The fact that
Come
she
on,
can remember such things makes me feel like she's alive.
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, dreams
No.
are kind of weird to begin with.
Stop it.
However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you can imagine. For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in your dream. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this should be extremely rare.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams. They're too beautiful.
I mean, indeed.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well.
I'm allowed to eat without it being
food.
food.
Look at the scene your dreams have been taking place at. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
She's looking so longingly at it. I've like put it on the side, and she's like looking at it like, I want it. She's like, I want it so badly, and I'm like, it's not for you.
Behold.
Even I'm struggling to eat the whole thing, because this, as I said, this muffin's like, it's not like a small muffin by any means. This thing's big. But what just unlocked? Hello? That's weird. Okay. I mean, is it just... Hold on. I wanted... Okay, I was trying to look to see if there was a... Okay. Try it best I can.
Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe. No matter. We'll just finish them quickly. Huh? Are you going to fight too, Nahida? Of course. This is all part of our little trip.
It's the little trip. Yeah, I appreciate you, Nahida.
Right, yeah, girl.
Squall Fury.
Oh, you bitch.
Bow your head.
Let the show begin. Just wait her a little.
The wind rises.
Oh, it's just sitting in there. I want it. Oh, wow. Look at that ruin go. This ruin go up there so fucking huge.
The scenery here is amazing. It also seems like a great spot for eating snacks and taking a nap.
Of course it does.
Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either.
I mean, yeah, it's a very nice spot, I guess.
I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize dreams.
Potentially, yeah.
His wife must be a really amazing person. Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you are waiting for me here? Well, guess what?
Okay, that's concerning.
I brought someone amazing with me today. When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it.
Is he okay?
I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been telling me that she really misses you.
He okay, that's concerning.
What's wrong with him? There's nobody there.
I think he can.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall. Catch him!
Yeah, I thought I actually put my hands on the keyboard and ready to go forward.
Luckily he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about?
It's like a sleepwalk almost.
He also looks like he's passed
Hallucinations more so, but...
He's in the dream now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to us earlier. Oh, so he fell asleep and started to have the same dream? I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here and wait.
Huh?
Hi.
Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened?
You were sleepwalking and almost fell.
Huh? Sleepwalking? Oh, right. It was all just a dream. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop because of the cliff, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind started to blow around me and the sky grew dark. When I realized something wasn't right, I woke up.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just too tired.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and I don't feel very sleepy now.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him here. Anyway, all that matters is that you woke up safe and sound.
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't for you, I would have fallen.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, you did just nearly walk off.
What's on your mind? Paimon's a little worried now. We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's case may not be unique to him. Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of their dreams.
Maybe this phenomenon is already spreading.
Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all across Sumeru. We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible. Then there's no time to lose. Let's head back. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go.
I don't like it when it zooms in. Oh, of course. Of course. It's just like, oh, I can't do that. Okay. I was only going to do a short stream. So I am actually going to end it. Because, well, I did not mean to stream for this long. It was meant to be a short stream. I'm actually gonna Danny is still live, I believe. I don't know how much longer they're going to be live.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Well, that's kind of what streaming is, Wanderer. I gotta feel the silence. It's kind of a big part of it.
Relax.
Well, we'll raid Danny. That is not how you spell raid. Danny's still playing Stardew, so we'll end you over there.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
I was trying to end stream, Wanderer. Either way, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all very much. I will see you all technically today. But I'm going to say tomorrow because I have not slept. But see you Monday, you know? So today, around 8 p.m, probably 7:30, 8 p.m, that sort of time, to do a Minecraft stream for SMPP. Because it's the opening, and I want to be there at the opening, so I will probably be streaming from the opening to whenever I decide to get off or stop streaming. So either way, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of the evening or tonight, morning, wherever you are, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye! Is this the ending scene? I have it pulled up to the side. It is. Perfect.
Relax.
Jesus, Wanderer. And thank you to the VOD of you for being here. I appreciate you.